Next Level Necessity with your host, Chloe Palmer. In today's podcast, I will be focusing on the fact and realness behind malnutrition. So, to begin, I need everyone to understand that the younger generation needs to have adequate nutrition, of which the older and more wise seem to forget. Think of a time when you personally worried about where the next meal was coming from. I'll wait. Exactly. For most of you, you don't ever worry because you knew that a meal of some sort would be provided for you. The problem lies not in the type of food, but in the quality. Folks, if I told you from the time of conception until a child's second birthday, that is the window of most important growth and development, would you believe me? Call me crazy, but according to WHO.int, it states that women, infants, children, and adolescents are at a particularly high risk of malnutrition. So that window is pretty vital. Optimizing the nutrition early in life, which includes, yes, that does include the 1,000 days from conception to a child's second birthday, ensuring the best possible start to life with long-term benefits. I want to share a story with you guys. So, here we go. When I was younger, food was not a worry for my parents. They provided for me and my brother the best they could. However, going to school was a different story. Every single Monday, I can remember, we would go into the cafeteria, and my parents, before I left the house, would give me and my brother money for school, for food. Now, some people have breakfast options, or everyone gets lunches with some extras, and I remember bringing my food allotment to school and going to the counter, getting a ticket, which is pretty much the size of an index card. They would be laminated and they would have your name on it with how many days you had hole punched. And sometimes you would have the full 30 days if you paid I think $20. And if you didn't, you'd only get the amount of money that you spent. Or you get a token, which tokens, you sound like an arcade game? Yes, it's exactly that. It would just be the little arcade coin, which you would get for the entire time and just for a day. So a lot of kids were put on a list of reduced or free lunches. And that pretty much brought me to awe because I thought everyone could afford it, and they couldn't, it turns out. So that was pretty eye-opening to me. And that should be eye-opening to you guys, because without knowledge, we are nothing as individuals. So if you care about the future and well-being of today's children, then please, I beg of you, to become an advocate. Join in the force. I hope that with the knowledge and tools that I have provided for all of you, that you will be able to have the knowledge and education necessary. Now you might be wondering, where can I find this information or sources to help my knowledge improves? Go to worldhealthorganization.com, subscribe down below in our podcast description, and join the email chain to be kept up to date and join the force for good. Thanks everyone. Have a good one.